All right, so I would say one of the most difficult notes to learn is definitely the spit note. I'm gonna redo this video. I had a recent video up, but I'm gonna do this one because I want to get more in depth with advanced spit notes and the sequences you can use with spit notes. So first I'm gonna go over the basics, how to do them, then I'm gonna go into the advanced part. So I'm going to talk about the actual spit note first. There's the quick spit and there's the spit note. So the spit note sounds like this. All right. Okay, so all you're doing to do that is, so if you know how to honk, that should be the first note you learn. Okay. So what you do is you're going to draw that honk out. You're going to go. It doesn't end there, okay? So that's the second part. The first part, if you know how to do a push moan is just start the tongue at your top of your mouth and you're going to build the pressure up and you're going to drop it down. So it's going to sound like this. And then you're going to go ta-la-da. And then you're just going to work on speeding it up. All right, then the flying spit note is the one you're hearing, the that's a good note for finishing geese or when they're floating on top of you, but all you're doing is you're actually closing your lips off. If you know how to do a Cajun squeal in a duck call, it's basically the same concept. You're just squeezing the air off. So instead of going, you're going. Okay. Okay, so that's the spit note. Now I'm going to go over the quick spit. Quick spit is the same as the spit note, except instead of drawing it out, you're ending it. So instead of going, you're just going. Okay? Except you're starting to tongue your top of your mouth, and you're going, ta-hut. All right. So, I mean, you just got to start slow and basically diet down, dumb it down, because don't just try to dive into it. You got to start slow. So, okay, so since I got those covered, I want to go into the more advanced ones. So, when you hear people do this, all you're doing is a spit note, but you're rolling it in back to a cluck. So it's. All right. So I mean that's that. It's tough. Okay, I make it look easy. It's harder than it looks. So, rolling quick spits. They're really sharp. Like if you add them with excuse me. If you add them into like a comeback, like an actual spit note, I'm gonna go over the rolling part first. So it's easy to practice this. Learning if you got the quick spit down, you're gonna start high and you're gonna slowly build up speed. Single notes, just like this sequence. It's like, I don't know, it's hard as fuck to explain because I can't really explain it. It's kind of like a cough, but you're also using, your tongue's way sharper than just the double cluck. Like here's the double cluck. And here's the Here's the rolling spit. All right. Anyways, so if you get that down, you can use that into the actual spit note, and that'll be like a really good comeback sequence. See if I can get a first try here, but. Kind of messed up a couple times, but you kind of get what I'm talking about. It's like a rolling note and then go into the actual spit note. Finesse notes. You got to be pretty good at doing notes on your call to get finesse notes. A lot of it is in your tuning too. There's some calls that I can absolutely not do finesse notes on, and that is mostly how you tune your call and how you specifically use a call. Basically, you're going to use half the amount of air, but you want that the tongue is doing the same thing. It's just less air, and then you don't need really back pressure. I mean, if you're a good caller, I would say actually when you're practicing, don't use your hands when you're practicing. So like if I were to practice the spit note, for one, I know some guys that cannot blow a call to save their life without using their hands. Like they just can't do it. And the best callers, like the really good callers, I'm not saying anything, but like you'll have way better air control, way more like control of your notes, everything if you can practice without using your hands, or just call in general without using your hands. Then you know you're using the call correctly. So like finesse notes, you just gotta kind of play with it. Like it's kind of like a flying spit note. You're kind of cutting the air off. So and then you're just using half the amount of air. So this is what I'm using in the back of the call for finesse notes. But that's pretty much all I got. I feel like I covered a big majority of it. So if you got a question, let me know. Otherwise, rewatch it if you don't understand. Because if you were to message me and be like, I want to learn how to do the spit note, I just send you right back this video where I tell you the exact same thing. Is because a lot of guys, they try to cheat it out too. They try to skip the first part of the note, but you got to remember the spit note is like one of the most versatile notes to use because it's so sharp and it just gets their attention like that. Like let's say they're hitting the end of the decoys and you just kind of have the flag, like they're starting to, you know, when they come in and they just kind of skirt off the side, like right in front of the decoys, like 60 yards out. You can either hit them with quick spits on the flag, I usually get some, but when to call, honestly, probably the most important thing. If they're coming already, don't call, okay? Especially if you're by yourself. Group of callers, you can call when they're coming in because you can, you know, everyone can get faster, but only call when you're by yourself, when they're on the edges. So like I said, when they're turning off. So you only got to give them noise when they need to have noise, so you can turn them. Back to the subject I was talking about. I went way off there, and then so a lot of guys skip the first part, is what I was saying. So so that's why it's so sharp. But I hear a lot of guys, they just go like this. You can be the dumbest person in the world, but I'm telling you, this sounds way sharper and way better than this. All right. So like I said, if you got any questions, let me know. So yeah, that's all I got for you.